Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wales from West to East. It's been a while since I made a video. We've been on a vacation and then we had quite some stuff to do. So we're gonna start slowly, or fast actually, with a quite fast and easy recipe. Today I'm gonna show you how to make homemade fried chicken. You'll see it's quite easy and fast and quite awesome. So hope you like it and stay tuned for the ingredients. Alright, here's what you need for this simple recipe. First of all, obviously some chicken meat. We're using 3 chicken breasts. Other than that, you'll need some eggs, some flour, and everything else is for the flavor. So basically you can do this with almost anything that you like. I would say that the only mandatory things are the salt and the pepper and the curry, because chicken is almost usually best with curry. Other than that, you can add, as I said, anything that you like. I'll be using also some garlic and soy sauce. If you prefer other spices or herbs or anything else, feel free to add them to your taste. So for the first part of this preparation, I'm gonna chop the meat in small pieces, clean it a little bit if it needs to, like remove the fat if there is some. So just a note, you can also make the same recipe without chopping the meat in small. Like you can use the meat as it is. You can tenderize it a little bit with a kitchen hammer, but what I prefer is to chop it in pieces like this big or so. And this way it's easier to partition later on, and it's usually even better, you know, on a taste level. So just chop this, all the meat in small pieces, add it in a large bowl, and then just add all the ingredients that you've picked for your seasoning. So as I said, I'm gonna use these things here that I listed earlier. You can use whatever you prefer, so just mix it all up, and you can leave it for as long as you can. The longer the better. The chicken will get tastier if you have more time. If you don't, it's not all that important, but it's usually best to leave it for at least 30 minutes before continuing with the cooking. So that's it for this part, and see you in a bit when we're gonna fry it. Alright, so here's the meat now after I've added all the ingredients. As you can see, it's turned a little bit brown. This is because of the soy sauce. I've left it for some 45 minutes or so. So I'm almost ready to continue the cooking. So first I'm gonna add the chicken to the flour, like that, and mix it all. Have it cover everything well. If you have to, you can always add some more flour. You can also use other frying things like corn flour or whatever you prefer for your frying. Occasionally I'm just gonna use simple flour for bread. So it has to be well covered. I'm gonna finish this later on. And the eggs, just have to beat them together. So in this bowl, I'm gonna add the eggs. I'm using one of these. Just gonna beat them into a mixture. So that's it for this part. I'm just gonna finish with the flour, and I'm gonna move to the frying pan to finish the recipe. Alright, so for the final part, I've preheated some oil here. So it's a simple frying technique. So you just take your pieces of chicken, you dip them in the beaten egg, don't do it too much because you want to keep the flour on it, and you just add them to the preheated oil. So just gotta do the same with all of the pieces and fry them until they're golden brownish. This is basically your cue. It's white meat, so it will fry quite fast. So usually by the time you're done adding the last ones, the first ones will already be done. So you have to keep an eye on them and be ready to take them out of the frying pan. But it's nothing complicated. So that's it for this part, and just gonna see you again in a bit to show you the final product. So as you can see, I'm almost halfway, not even halfway through adding all the pieces, and it's already time to turn them a little bit. One of the first that I'm putting, so keep an eye on them, try not to burn them. As you can see, this is halfway done, it's brownish almost, so by the time you're done with adding the other ones, these ones will be already done, so yeah, that's it. And there you go, homemade fried chicken. Not your KFC kind of stuff, but it's not bad at all. As you can see, it's really easy to make. If you don't leave the chicken to stay with the spices and all that, the whole recipe can be done in about 30 minutes or so. So this is very easy, very fast, and it's actually quite delicious. So hope you like it, and see you soon at What's to Eat.